Hi learners, welcome back to DHILK. In this video, we are going to check naming of aldehydes, aliphatic and aromatic aldehydes through IUPAC and common systems. Okay, so let's get started. First, we can discuss the rules, then we can discuss some examples. Okay, then after that, we can do some problems. So if you guys didn't watch the previous videos about the complete nomenclature systems for any type of compound, you guys can go and watch those videos. It will give you more insight and make you perfect for naming of any type of organic compounds. Okay. So if you guys didn't watch, first go and watch those videos, then come back here, it will give you more insights. So firstly, IUPAC nomenclature of aliphatic aldehydes. So we know what are aldehydes. Aldehydes are the compounds which has CHO group. So for this kind of compounds, we will use al as the suffix. What is suffix? We know that general formula for IUPAC naming is that prefix plus word root plus suffix, right? So here in IUPAC nomenclature, the suffix is al. So what does it mean? Along with the word root, if word root is me, thine, then we had to remove this e. Instead of this e, we had to write al. So instead of me, thine, it will be methanol. So the first thing that you have to do is the first thing that you have to do is that select the longest chain containing the CHO group. And that is the thing that you have to do in any type of organic compounds while naming. First you have to select the parent chain. Okay. Then second thing is that carbon of CHO is always carbon 1. Means that in aldehyde, for example, we can write a simple aldehyde CH3 CHO. So here this CHO carbon atom is the first carbon atom. Then this is the second carbon atom. So here this is ethanol. This compound is ethanol. Okay, so what will be methanol? Methanol is HCHO. There is only one carbon atom, so word root is methine, and when it comes to the name, it is methanol. This is methanol. So basically, we have to give the first number to the carbon atom which contain the carbonyl carbon, this aldehyde carbon. Now, after giving the numbering, then we have to remove the E from the alkane before adding the al. Okay. So that's all about the IUPAC naming of aliphatic aldehydes. We will do some problems, it will be more clear for you. The next thing, in common naming of aldehydes, what is the method? Common names are derived from corresponding carboxylic acids and replace ic acid by aldehyde. So basically there are some compounds called carboxylic acid. What is carboxylic acid? COOH. These compounds are carboxylic acids, right? COOH. So what are ethanoic acid? Ethanoic acid is the carboxylic acid which has 2 carbon atoms. So if you guys want to know about the naming of carboxylic acid, you guys can go and watch those videos where we have discussed the details about the naming of carboxylic acids. Okay. So in ethanoic acid, we had to remove this ic acid and replace by aldehyde. So what will be the name? Ethanaldehyde. Okay. So we can see some examples here. Look at this example, HCHO. We know this, right? If there is only one carbon atom, then the compound is IUPAC name is methanol, right? Methanol. And for that compound, in common naming, it has a general name formaldehyde. It is originating from formic acid. Formic acid is the simplest carboxylic acid, HCOH. So if you replace this by aldehyde HCHO, formic acid is converted into formaldehyde. The last ic acid is removed and it is added aldehyde. Okay, that is formaldehyde. Then in CH3CHO, for carboxylic acid it is acetic acid. So in aldehyde it is acetaldehyde. So in IUPAC naming it is ethanol. And CH3CH2CHO it is propanol. Common naming it is propanaldehyde. The next is butanol. For that the common name is butyraldehyde. Okay. Now for aromatic aldehydes, the important points that you have to know is that aldehyde is attached directly to the benzene ring. So the parent compound is benzaldehyde. So this is a parent compound which is known as benzaldehyde. And we have to start the numbering from this carbon atom. It is attached to CHO group. So for C6H5CHO, this is benzaldehyde. Now at ortho position, CH3C6H5CHO at ortho position, if there is a CH3 group, then that is 2-methyl. This is the first position, right? This is the second position. So 2-methyl benzaldehyde. This is 2-methyl benzaldehyde. And next one is para-chloro C6H4 CHO. So para-chloro means the chlorine atom at the para position. So this is the para position. So here at this para position, Cl. Okay. So if you guys are confused with the positions, ortho, meta, para positions, then go and watch the previous videos where we have discussed about the ortho, meta, para positions. Then come back here. So either look at this. Simply I will say, if two substituents comes at 1, 2 position, then that is ortho. If it is at 1, 3 position, that is meta. 1, 4 position, then that is para. Clear? Now we should do some problems. So we try to draw this structure para-chloro 6,6H4. Okay. So what will be the name of this compound? This is 2 carbon atom. So in IUPAC naming it will be, what is the general term? We have to add al at the end, right? So this is ethanol, right? So like this you can solve these problems and try to solve yourself, and you can check the answers and cross check with the answers. So let's wind up here. Thank you for watching. So make sure rewatch this video if needed, practice the concepts, get fully comfortable before moving on. If you are a class 11 or 12 NCERT student and want complete materials, notes, tips, tricks or live classes, one-on-one sessions, visit our website or contact us through the number. Check the description box or comment section for more details. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.